Alright, back we come after finally finishing off our basic washer challenge of not upgrading. We get to treat ourselves. We have $24,000 to spend. And the first thing to do is buy the Pro. Yes. And all of the extensions for it. We won't use the triple tip probably, but we'll buy it anyway, because why not? We also probably won't use soap, but we'll buy it anyway, because why not? Long extension. And then I can't buy the other stuff because I don't owe them yet. Oh, there's the Pro, there's the shorts. Cool. I just want to make sure that I have enough money to buy what I want. But sure, let's just buy everything. Let's see if I have any money left over at the end, eh? Ching 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 ching. Cash register. Going wild. And we still have $7,000 left. Cleaning liquids. We could buy soap. There's a lot in stock, but we kind of don't care. We could also buy a lot more cosmetics for the sake of it. But we also kind of don't care about that, quite frankly. I guess we could buy literally everything just for the sake of it. There needs to be like a shift click to buy more than one at a time. This is fun. Kind of at odds with the lovely peaceful music we've got playing. We should have Pink Floyd's Money. Metal cleaner is pretty much the only one that's actually useful because you can use that for rust. And rust is annoying, but it's still not as good as just powering it away with the right nozzle. There we go. Well, that's all the soap gone. We still have 4 grand. Modifications. Ah, we do want some skins. Oh, and now we've run out of money. There we go. So we can't buy all of the cosmetics necessarily. There we go. Now we've got to decide what we actually want to put on. Probably the pacifist one, I think. That makes the most sense. I wonder if we unlocked that by our efforts. And I think we've already got the nicest, like, gloves and stuff. I just like the lava ones. I don't even care about the others. Cool. Well, let's kit it ourselves out. So now we can go back into here. We've done the career. That's all completed, which is nice. There are the bonus jobs. But those lock you into certain gear, and I want to use what I've already got. So we're going to jump in, and the first one you normally get to do is the van. So now we're going to do it much quicker. Hopefully. The wrong one. Power washer. Pro. Thank you. Pacifist. Very nice. It reminds me a little bit too much of the washroom tiles, though, it must be said. So maybe gold. Gold does look nice. I like gold. Carbon is also pretty nice. I do also like the flowers. Ah, so many choices. I will go with the gold, I think. Nozzle we can probably get away with, like, at least the green. Wouldn't surprise me if we can get away with the white on this. Let's try the white. Yeah, we can just get away with the white. I'm also going to unplug my controller because it's vibrating, so I plugged it in earlier. This is kind of amusing. Yep, this is going to be what this is like. So much for a challenge. Ding, ding, ding. The challenge is not being overwhelmed by the sheer dings. Oh, is the license plate not a ding? The bumper is, as is the grille. It's pretty much just a case of, so long as you get the right angle, things will just go ding, like so. So you just barely look at something, and it goes ding. And this is kind of reinforcing why I was doing the basic washer challenge previously anyway. Because, you know what? It was in some ways more fun. I mean, this is fun for the gratuitousness of it, and just going ding, 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 which is very gratifying. But there was a certain charm to having to actually pay attention to what I was doing. It's like playing a fighting game or an action game or something on easy, where you just rip through the enemies, versus playing it on a harder difficulty where you actually have to pay attention to the dodge mechanics and like maybe the enemy types and weaknesses and stuff. That's the difference. I don't even know how long that took me, but it wasn't very. That was like 3 minutes. Excellent. Oh, we can just go like that. That's good. So we can just work our way through all of the vehicles rather than doing them in order. I kind of want to do them in order again, that's the thing. So I almost need like a list somewhere. I need to kind of keep something open that shows me the job order. So back garden, bungalow, playground are the next ones. Okay, so they are in order here. It's just a case of when you encounter them. Okay. Well, we know that the next 3 are locations. That's fine, it was at 100%. Like, I get that they warn you. They still shouldn't have to, because it should be able to hold that information. But it's nice that they warn you. But if it's at 100%, I feel I don't need that warning. Oh, that whole thing was the gate, okay. It's going to be a case of when am I going to encounter something that I can't clean with the white nozzle? And that'll be when I start to hit, like, the mold and stuff. At the point that I was having to use the red nozzle with the basic washer is when I'll start to hit things that I will have to swap to something like the green nozzle on this. I do like these rocks. I think the achievement for this map was just doing the rocks first or something. But we do have all of the achievements for the base game. They do have like the achievement information there for the DLC that's coming out. It is like hidden, but it kind of shows up, which is kind of annoying because it means that I don't get to see that I've got 100% achievements because their information is there for the SpongeBob DLC, even though it's not actually released yet. Swapping to the green one simply because I just keep overspraying everything. Also, I think just some of the lichen perhaps wasn't coming off as easily. Because the roof is not done for some reason. Is it some sort of weird angle thing that I'm not seeing? What is not done about this roof? I'm confused. Okay, yeah, it was the underneath, the underneath angle. Okay. Okay, game. You do you. The other thing with this one is you can just stand so much further back and still clean things. You look how wide the spray is on this nozzle. and it's still cleaning stuff. It's absurd. The downside is that it kind of then becomes hard to see what you've missed because the bits at the edges are just a little bit too indistinct. So that's where using the green can be handy still. Oh, of course, I keep expecting this to clean, but of course there's the other side too, so that's not going to happen. Using the green just means that you're less likely to leave bits off to the side, I guess. I don't know. Still feels probably like I don't need to. I probably just don't need to worry too much about it. There's the fence post. There's that fence post. It feels like I'm doing this on like 2 times speed or something. It's absurd. Yeah. There's a do along the border here, this retaining wall cap. You do... Oh, I thought I needed to do the underside of it, but turns out I didn't. Let's do this retaining wall while I'm here and everything. Go. Excellent. Now we do have to do the umbrella and everything. Top of it, and then down. Some of these chairs, kind of do each one from 2 angles. Do it from one side, and then come around and do it from the other side. Umbrella. Spray, 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 spray. There's the parasol. Here's the pole. I'll have to do that from the other side, of course. Table. I don't think I have to do the underside of the table. I can't actually remember. Maybe I do. Yes, I must. Yeah, I do. That's all good. That shouldn't take long either. Now we'll get the rest from the other side. Doing this patio area. There we go. Yep. Crouching down means I get a good angle on the chair. These have been hit with so much just back spray of doing everything else. There's the pole. There's the table. Back of the chair. That chair, there we go. Finish off doing the patio underneath everything. You kind of want to, you should really probably finish with this part, just in case you miss bits underneath the table and everything. It'll be more easy to see. I just feel like I'm doing such a slapdash job compared to what I was doing previously with like nice, neat lines and everything. Now I'm just kind of wafting over things. Still have to do some decent lines for the larger areas like the patio and stuff. It's edging. Goes across here. That'll be why that needs to ding. There we go. And then the retaining wall cap will need it down the front, as you would expect. There we are. We should move on to doing some of the like special content at some point. But after trudging my way through the final levels with the basic washer, I just wanted to really jump in on this. and know that I was using the Pro. But after this session, I think we'll swap over and start doing some of the special content instead. But going on the spending spree to just reduce my balance back down to, well, practically zero, like less than 50 bucks or whatever, I think good closure. So that way, because otherwise we're starting to earn extra money again by doing other things. In fact, that total was probably affected as well by doing the Midgar content. We probably earned a little bit of extra money from that. It is kind of weird that it's not separate. Or it doesn't seem to be. Now, these stones are kind of annoying just because of the angles involved. So even though it's easy to clean everything, you still need to be mindful of just getting the right angles to be able to... correct angles, because it's not always a right angle. In order to clean everything. See little bits of dirt and dust underneath. So the pond wall is still lacking a bit. There's the liner. Now, is that because of this? Yes, probably. Oh, and in fact, it's all the lower wall as well. Okay, well that explains that then. Let's just make sure we get these brick bits here. Good. Can't remember if there's dirt underneath these bits. It's possible. There is under the top bits, that's for sure. Not quite sure exactly how we're managing to go prone on the edge of the pond like that, but, you know, whatever works. Nice, that's the one wall done, even though I thought that I still had plenty to go on that. Apparently it was good enough, so that's fine. Pond liner, there we go. There's the rim, there's the edging. Oop, wrong button. What are the buttons again? There we go. I've only been playing this game long enough. Retaining wall is apparently not clean yet. There we go. Get all the way down. Retaining wall cap. Yeah, we need to do the underside of this, don't we? There we go. Step edging. We're going to need to do the tops of as well, I'm fairly sure. There's the retaining wall bit done though. Good. And then we can do this. Nice. Flower bed edging. Step edging. Step wall. Da-ding. Step and step wall. Step. Step wall. Step. Step wall. There we go. Help me, step wall. I'm stuck. Done. Okay, that's pretty much all that stuff done, I think. Now, let's do these edges here. Birdhouse. It's going to be a little bit fidgety because you need to do on the insides as well, and the underside slightly here. Probably the back side a bit more as well, underneath the eaves. There's lots of little extra angles that you don't consider. And the back side. There we go. And I think that's everything. It's edging. Should we do all the corners of that? There we are. Should probably do the barbecue on top first rather than just doing the bit underneath it straight away. This barbecue appears to not have any rust on it yet. I guess we don't get exposed to that just yet. I can't remember when we first started seeing rust. You'd think this would be a good introduction to it and having to use the red nozzle for it when you just start out, but I guess they wanted to be kind. Tray, trolley, the gas bottle I think needs doing as well. The gas supply, there's a bit around the side that it's hard to get. There we go, the right angle on it. I think, is that everything? Control panel, there we go. And this food shelf. There we are. And I think that's everything over this part of the garden. Good, moving on. Edging. We have the swing seats here. Let's just do the frame. We'll need to get up on top of that to do the roof properly. So we use our, use the car for that. Just to look down on this first, and then we need to actually get these edges here and here. And then we need to do the underside as well. Sides of the struts. There we go. Then the frame, which we'll probably need to do from the back side as well. That's fine, we need to do the rear of the seat itself as well. Is the chains done? Go. There's a few different angles to have to get on the seat itself. Cushions, I think we need to do maybe from behind. It's definitely down the side there, there's a bit, just kind of awkward. There we go. Then we got the other cushions, which we need to do the back sides of. Like so. Back of the seat itself. We also need to do the underside of the seat. There's the rear of the frame. Voila. And the underside of the seat itself. There we go. Good. And now we move on to the shed. Oops. Boink. And boink. There we are. And wash that. Spray, 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 queen, spray. Okay. Top of the roof done. Now we need to do under the eaves, same as we did on the doghouse. Similar design. May as well just do the rear wall on here, to be honest. Oh, that's right, it's just shed. There is no, like, wall breakdown. It's just shed. A little bit lazy. Shed roof, at least. There we are. Window frame. Decoration, hanging planter, door, yes, decoration, good. And now, I guess under here or something? The shed itself is nearly done, but apparently it's still missing a fair bit. Which is odd. Oh, I didn't do this side. That would be why. I haven't done an entire side. That would definitely explain that. Brilliant. Go. Ding. Ding. Good. 97%, 98%. It's just the lawnmower to go now, and the toy car. Because yeah, power blasting a lawnmower is a really great idea, guys. Yeah. Definitely the best way to clean this piece of machinery. Ding. Engine is apparently not waterlogged enough. There we go. Oh, we missed a fence top. That's interesting. Well, toy car. There's the seats. Strafe work on here. There we go. Fence top. This one. Voila. Excellent. And time lapse. And coffee. Well, that's 2 jobs within half an hour already. Next. Bungalow. Yes, I'm aware, that's fine. I don't know if it actually still shows on the free play screen, though, that you have done something. I would hope that it still says, like, complete or finished or something like that, so you know that you have actually done those jobs. If it resets the progress, that's fine, but I want to know that I have actually finished it. Is this driveway edging even separate? No, it's just driveway. Okay. We want to get up. There was a little bit of a trick to getting on the launch off the little step ladder, I thought. There we go. Start with the chimney. I think this one might have been where it started getting a little bit tougher with even just the basic washer. Because I think by now do you already have the enough to buy the urban, like the medium power? I think you might normally. I can't even remember. Possibly not. But it's where mold starts becoming an issue, and it's a case of, well, so long as you buy everything, or not buy everything, so long as you finish all of the large sections first, then I think you might have enough to buy an upgrade by, like, halfway through this level. Oh, the gutter has the outside as well. And like the downpipe and everything is all just gutter. We'll hope that that's enough anyway from up here. We should be, like, a little bit mindful of how we're doing this, simply because I did notice there are a few spotty edges that we need to make sure that we don't miss. Yeah. Just and on the guttering, because, you know, why not? Porch roof is apparently separate, but the garage roof wasn't. Go figure. Wink. Stuck on the chimney there for a sec. Just make sure that we do our lines properly still, even though we're just kind of wafting everywhere. Still need to make sure that we go off the side of the house to make sure that we do get those edges tidied up. Can we go straight enough that we can just walk along this gutter? Yes, we pretty much can. Okay, we could also, you know, put the ladder on the house. We did finish the chimney, yes, good. This is just gratuitous at this point. Cool. Right, now just this side, and that should be everything on the roof. Really finicky sometimes getting the right angle. And here's the porch roof, which is for some reason separate. Seemingly because it includes the sides. Which is weird, because you'd think you could have porch wall. Oh, we also have the front bit there. Oh, I wonder if I can't remember, but I suspect the porch roof also includes the underside, the bit that's technically the porch ceiling. I seem to remember complaining about that last time. Cool. With free play, you don't get the 20% stars and stuff either to remind yourself of progress. Okay, interesting. The roof is not yet clean. What are we missing? Is it like a bit down the side or something? Oh, it's the bit underneath. It's the eaves. Okay, cool. Well, let's double check that theory. Let's just go to the green for this bit. Just to make sure that we hit it. Yeah, that still says bungalow roof. Oh, and there's a bit of an edging there as well. It's a case of swapping to a different nozzle just to get reach, so I don't have to care about equipping an extension. It's basically all it comes down to at the moment. And even then, the green is probably fine for most of this. But just to make sure, just use the yellow, just to make sure we got the reach. Good. Window. The frame still needs a little bit of a touch up. There we go. Problem with standing back to get a good angle to do a wider area is that then you don't get as good an angle looking at things. You don't get a kind of vertical angle on this bit, for example. Everything's just a little bit too perpendicular. That was unnecessarily generous. Now do the bricks. There we are. Cool. So the bungalow roof still not complete. I suspect that's due to stuff on the other side that we haven't been to yet. And let's try and finish the gutters. It's probably a bit on the very underside. Oh, this is probably also bungalow roof underneath here as well, isn't it? Between the gutter. Probably. And this bit at the other end as well. Again, kind of nice if it was garage roof instead, but whatever. Oh, there we go. That was very generous. Honestly, on this wall, I could probably be using the white nozzle for a lot of it. At what point do the bricks end? Ah, it was just the top. There we go. Hey, Emrisic, welcome, welcome.
Good evening, morning, Mr. AJ.
Evening / morning, yes. Cover the bases. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the resub. Much obliged. Oh, we did get the gutter. I didn't even notice. You join us on our victory lap after completing the basic washer challenge. Now we're doing the pro washer kind of gratuitousness, really. It's just everything just... all the dirt runs away. Such a difference. Amazing what better tools will do. I mean, it especially helps that at this point, like, none of these maps expect you to have this level of power. Unlimited power. Ding, ding, dings. Just all the dings. Yes, the gutter did finish. That's good. Finish the challenge? I did. That was yesterday's slog. There was like 2 separate hour-long sessions where I only did 2% at a time. Because goddamn those barnacles. No problems, just tedium. It was just the barnacles. Like, they are the absolute worst part of those later levels, is just having to scrub them away with the red nozzle. I'm really curious and kind of looking forward to seeing the difference with this washer when I get to that point. And it should take us a lot less time to get to that point. It took us... what did I calculated out that it was like 78 hours, I think. 78.3 hours of playtime in the videos, including the highlights from yesterday, for the basic washer challenge. I started July last year. So it was a long time finishing, that's for sure. Okay, ding ding ding. We're going to expect this one to be significantly faster. See, I remember these bits here giving me issues. Because I think these have... no, they don't even have mold. No, it's just mud splats and grime, but I seem to remember these just giving me problems just because of the angles that I was working with. And that I was having to use the yellow nozzle. But with this, it just melts. Melt in your mouth, not your hand. It's like M&M's or something? Can't remember. I'm just doing the porch roof, which should be called the porch ceiling. There we go. Done. And now here. We're probably not even doing the best job that we could on some of this stuff. We're just doing it a little bit lackadaisically, it must be said. It's hard not to. It's hard not to take it pretty lazy. These fence bits are definitely annoying in terms of the angles. There's the post. So what is the bit still missing on this fence anyway? Ah, the underside. That makes sense. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I could probably use like the green nozzle on some of this stuff because the white one is way too wide really for all of this work. We'll get some of those closer in ones from the other side because it'll be an easier angle. Away from this post bit here. There we go. Just came back home going to sleep. Enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks again for the resub. Now that we've freed ourselves of the basic washer curse, we might do a little bit more of the ETS2 stuff as well. I mean, I was doing some stuff anyway, but now I feel like I've got a bit more freedom to do it. I don't have that shadow hanging over my head. There we go. Good. I'm sure I remember some of the stuff giving me real trouble last time just because of the nozzles I was having to use. Oh, that wall is not done yet because of the bit underneath here. Oh, and also that bit there. Okay. It wasn't just that bit there. Finding the right vertical point is sometimes tricky. So do I crouch? Do I lie down entirely? In case if I can't remember where these bits end, I suspect that, oh, it's just porch, like the steps aren't even separate, so it's just this, it's literally just that. Okay. Why was that not porch steps? But yeah, we didn't even do the underside of the bungalow wall at that point, it just didn't care, it just gave it to us anyway. There's the post. We're probably going to have some of these posts left over. We just need to do like the front driveway and stuff after all of this. Bricks. There we go. Driveway, post. Yeah, sure enough, there's a post. And a window. Okay, so we're missing a window. And a post. Oh, I saw a post. It's this one. Oh, is it because of the angle from behind here? Yes. And then window. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. This one's not done. It is now. Driveway. I feel like I'm in such a rush doing this. Like, I was pretty chilled out for most of the basic washer stuff, simply because I knew that it was going to take time, and I was just being diligent, trying to clean off things as best as I could, so that I didn't miss spots. With this, you just have such an abounding amount of confidence that nothing is going to be left missed, because so long as you do a decent coverage with your spray like this, it's just going to be clean. You just know that it's going to be clean. So it just feels really frenetic by comparison, ripping through all of this stuff. And done. There we go, that was like quarter of an hour to do that job. I almost need to have my, in fact I will, I'll bring up the other playlist on another screen so I can do a comparison with some of the stuff. Videos, here we go. So, the van took me 23 minutes, the back garden 46 minutes, the dirt bike, I did the dirt bike and the bungalow. Interesting. Okay, well I'll do the dirt bike next then. 45 minutes for both. Well, that took me 15 minutes to do this one. So now we'll do the dirt bike. And we combined the two because they were really short jobs. Which makes sense. Just disappear for ages because I'm behind the house. Okay, so now we go back. It doesn't even say, like, cleaned or 100% or anything like that in the free play. Well, we'll know that we've done it, but it's a shame that it doesn't have, like, a complete. It does that for, what was it, the specials? Wrong one. The Midgar one. Does it say? Well, they're in the completed section, at least. Oh, was it under the bonus jobs? Yeah, bonus jobs. It says cleaned, so you know you've done it, but you can go back and do it again. These should also say done, but never mind, I don't know why they don't. Oh, I didn't do it on the save, that's probably why. So it's a bit annoying that they don't show up on here. Dirt bike. So why these aren't in order, which is weird, because yeah, I definitely did the dirt bike at the same time as the bungalow, according to my videos. So that's kind of strange. But we'll do the dirt bike now. Yes, that's fine. So it gives you that warning about resetting progress. And it's so stupid because it really shouldn't matter. It should be able to save what your progress is on every single free play level. And it should definitely be able to say if you've done it. Like, if you've finished the level, it should be able to know that you've finished the level. Like, I can understand to an extent not wanting to save the entire dirt map of your progress, like if you've got it currently in progress. It's still annoying. I still think you should, at least locally. Just don't save it for Steam Cloud, that's fine. God, this is a dingfest. My word, and this is just using the white nozzle for everything. What am I even missing at this point? I don't even know what I'm missing at this point. It's just the stuff on top. No, the seat's apparently done. This tire, brake disc, sprocket, and swing arm. Okay. It's just going to be a spray and pray, really, because I don't know. There's two of them. Oh, there we go. There was the sprocket. Well, that was quick. I think we've done the challenge for this before. I can't remember. That one really does not take very long, funnily enough.